All right. Joining me now is Bellator 265 headliner Cheick Kongo. Cheick, man, I don't know if you realized it, but you hit a pretty special milestone recently. 2 decades of pro MMA competition, man.
Oh,
Have you
really?
lost? Does it still feel the same? Do you still have that same energy coming into fights as you did when you started off?
Oh, yes. Even probably, I have some worry because for sure, it's not that easy performing at 46 years old, But the good thing is I still have the right and good energy into me and the ability to do it. So, yes, it's still, it's still exciting. Yeah.
And you still feel healthy? Do you feel good when you wake up in the morning, despite all the battles you've been in through the years?
You know what? I woke up. I'm just acting like a old guy, being like soreness, being cranky. But right after just to be honest, but probably I'm in a better shape than all my predecessor and the guys going through my ages because I had I mean, it's not like being better, but I used to understand the way to taking care of yourself. I used to be and surrounded by a really good physical therapist with a really good technology, to give me the ability to get great, to be great, and to even like to bury all those injuries or all the trauma you can get from from everything, life, training, fighting. So yes,
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that, that
absolutely.
yeah, that's a good point. Will put me at the top of those level.
And I guess mentally, like, what gets you up in the morning still? What gets you excited about the fights? Obviously, it's great you're feeling good physically, but on the mental side of it too, I'm sure that most fighters probably would get worn down if they did it for as long as you did.
So honestly, I mean, the biggest fear for the guys like me, and also just the way I used to perform, is always try to survive because I won't never let anyone younger than me, take advantage about the situation. So it's just a regular battles between the young blood and the old blood. For sure. I'm the kind of guy, that people want to hang on the wall, to say, hey, this is what we did. The king is dead. Hurrah for the new king, So, and at some point, it's not that way, but for sure, I mean, I still have all the respect for all the fighters, all my opponents I used to meet, in a cage, and but for me, it's just personal, it's just a competitions, and even as life. I want anyone step on my feet just to say, "Hey, this is me." So you have to knee when you see me. Fuck off. So I give you respect, but don't abuse of that respect. So that's what it is. And unfortunately, some guys used to
You've
abuse.
seen a lot. I mean, 2 decades. 2 decades is a long time. The sport's come a long way, and you were always the poster boy for French MMA, and now the UFC has a pair of heavyweights that are going to fight two Frenchmen. Somebody that was representing France, somebody that was born there. Does that excite you to see that to kind of have laid that path out so that these other guys can kind of step into that spotlight as well?
No, honestly, it's amazing. It's amazing. I can appreciate that. At some point, it's to me, it seems like, oh, I'm a little bit. I have this little bitter taste because for sure sport evolve. Per se evolve as well. So it wasn't the case when I was there when I started that. And but honestly, for the rest, I'm I can say anything else than I'm just blessed to keep performing the way I go, and still be able to be one of the witness to enjoy and perform in those circumstances. So yeah, it's great. Life is great.
It's great. And I guess what's your goal at this point in your career? Are you still hoping, to fight for a Bellator title? Is it about just challenging yourself, taking fights against other bigger names like Sergey Karatanov? What are you setting out to accomplish before you hang it up?
You know what the thing is, at some point to myself, it's just a competition. So I just want to finish properly, but you will never know how to finish properly because life is a big surprise. Just like used to say, Forrest Gump, the chocolate box is always surprising about the peak you can get. So, and that's the same thing. So to me, in the promotions, I don't know because the I mean, the talking openly, the promotions act weird, act weird and just being a bullshitter. So, and the thing is, you still pumped, for the event, because for sure you have to promote and also talking about what's next for all the fighters. But just to be honest, is nothing. I mean, great in the business when people are becoming men of words. When you say something, you do it. When you have some mess, you fix it. That's it. That's what it is. When you hold the business, but it doesn't. But it seems like it doesn't work that way. For Bellator. So, and unfortunately, that's a big shame, because I used to face those issues years, and keep facing that today, and to me is a proof of big disrespect. The fighter make the show. The promotion for sure some money to entertain, but the fighters put the show. They have to respect the fighters. Some guys make that fucking shit just for a living, and at the end, what they have, if they broke or if they didn't do that properly, they get dumped like a piece of shit. I will be probably after this fight, and I don't know, but that's what it is. And for sure, at some point, being better respect, for the promotion, for the service we did, but also some, just some bonus will be great as well. Not talking to myself, but for the others. To me, I'm just the old guy. I'm the grandpa of the sport, one of the grandpa of the sport. So, what I can expect, to my age. I can be there. I can sit there, in the promotion and fighting for years and years and years. My time is almost over. So, for sure, as I used to say in the beginning, I still have some great energy to share, to spend in. A few fights to do. So, no big deal. I know what it is. But
I heard you say there, I don't know how much you want to get into this, but I heard you say there that, it might be after this fight. Is this the last fight on your deal? Do you?
No.
Okay.
I still have some. The thing is, what I said is just like, I will never know what's going on or what's happened to the guys who used to perform pretty well. So sometimes we get shut up, and people doesn't understand. If you have to pay attention, why do I have to fight every 8 months or a year? That's the problem. That's the question. Some guys fighting every 4 months, less than that, and the others because of what? What's the question? What will be the reply? Nobody knows. Okay, you used to mess the stairs. Okay, no big deal, but you will come back after that. But why it takes when you took so long to give us the ability to clean, and wash that mistake. That's what it is. And if I have to think about something, for sure, I used to end the one of the fight by the non-contest. If it was a non-contest, I used to be clear and do it again to making sure everything is good, not waiting for X times or just see another times. I used to skip with the first tournament, and after that for the interim belt, where I wasn't there. I wasn't injured. I was ready for, but he didn't pick me for it. They picked somebody else, lower than me. So. Anyway, I'm not the guy doing the show, but as a one of the action figure, I used to say what it is. So
yeah, more activity would be key there. But you do have a fight now. You got Sergey Kharitonov, a guy that's also been around for quite a while. Were you surprised at all that you guys hadn't met along the way? I mean, you fought in some same promotions, and you're in Bellator for a while. It took a while for this one to finally come together.
No, sure. It's it's a big fight. Big fight. We have the guys, killing people with his rock hands. So, woo, tough. But anyway, it's another challenge, to face. And I used to be prepared for that, and I will keep doing that way, to bring the victory on my own.
Awesome, man. Well, I guess my last question, if you go out there and win, do you feel like you're right back in that mix? Heavyweight right now seems like there's no, there's an interim champion, Valentin Moldavsky. Would you think that this fight, if you go out there and win, would set you up with a matchup with him maybe?
You know what? For me, it's just a bullshit. So you just make the fight happen. For sure, I used to clear the issue with the guys. With the other one, with people who used to take care and take advantage about the situation. Probably because it's the son of the country. I'm out of the country, but anyway. So if you like adversity, it's a show. No matter what, show respect. But if somebody acting in a wrong way, just making sure everything will be clear on the second meet. That's it. So, but no matter what, today I don't care. I'm just the guys to, as I said, I'm an action figure. So what they want to do, they will do it, depending about my will. But I'm here to perform. So we see.
Cool. I actually do have one more. Fedor, I know you said you don't really care about matchups. Would that be one that, like, if Fedor has one more fight after Tim Johnson, would that be something that would be special at all for you, or is it still just another fight?
Listen, for sure, to me, it's another fight, but they have the ability to make it. But why they give him Timothy Johnson? I mean, I have a big respect for Timothy, but why? Why? You know what I mean? Why? Yeah. Everything is plain. They already make the plane and the business. They want to advertise people and blah blah blah. So, and for sure, all those guys have nothing to do with, but it's not fair. As I said, it's not fair.
Well, we'll leave it at that. I appreciate your time, Cheick. Excited to see you back, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.